Question 1037. What is the most intimate thing you have done with someone you do not know?
How do you define do not know?
I'm leaving this conversation until Amanda answers. I'll be back in a minute.
All right, we'll do Amanda first then.
No!
We've got to do you first because Mel Mathwig's gone.
That's like really bad that you muted
He's
both
not
at the
even
same
right
time.
there.
What? He's not, he's gone.
No, I'm not here.
I'm not answering the question. I refuse.
That you are willing to admit to then in front of your potential boyfriend.
How do you define someone you don't know?
You scared my mother away as well, Dave. She's now leaving.
I know! Just like, yeah, I'm gone.
Amanda!
Why do I come back from peeing and everyone's laughing?
You just did stuff.
I'm paranoid.
Should we do Sammy
No,
first?
we just said.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Sorry, no. Let
Testing
go
1,
first.
2, 3.
I could hear you, Jenny. Sorry. I was poking Manda.
Well, you know,
Who's Jenny?
When I get completely ignored a couple of times. You know,
I know. You were trying to ask clarifying questions when I was trying to beat information out of you.
Yes. What the fuck do you mean by someone you don't know?
Someone you don't know. Someone you
How do you
have
define that?
only met. You can, I suppose, you don't know their name at all. You could know it later, potentially. But at the time, you know absolutely nothing about them. Maybe that they could dance. You met them on the dance floor and you spent all night getting fingered. Who knows?
Jeez.
Why are you laughing at that?
That sounded awfully specific.
Dave, Dave, do we have to answer this question?
Yeah. Would you prefer to avoid it?
I would
Okay.
prefer to.
Wait,
but
wait.
if you are
My
going to
answer to this
insist, you
question-
better fucking answer it.
I'll answer it.
I want to know Amanda's answer.
Dave,
Well, I want, no, go on.
my answer to this question is that I've been to a lot of frat parties.
That's an answer.
Say no
That's it.
more.
Okay? That is an answer.
How is that an answer? That could imply lots
What,
of things.
Sammy?
I said, say no more.
Yeah, Dave, there you go.
Were you the prize
That
when
is
they
an
won?
answer, Dave. Dave,
Sammy.
say no more.
Sammy.
Now, as much as you probably don't all believe this, it's only been once, but I put my penis into somebody's vagina that I did not know.
I was
you
going to
did
say,
not.
like, ever?
Ever.
Just once.
How many kids have you got?
I knew those people.
Does it count if all you know is their
People we
name,
don't
though?
know, correct. I possibly knew their name at the time. I don't think I really cared. Terrible. That, incidentally, is also, it's the same answer I've already had to answer once before.
I'm going to say I recall something similar.
Was my foursome. That same instance was my one foursome.
It was just,
Never
did you only
had
not know?
three.
There, did you only not know the name of one of them?
No, I didn't know the name of either.
You said that it only happened once.
Once. There was
One
four
person.
of us. I knew the name of my friend that I was with, but I didn't know the name of the girls. I probably did. I'm sure we introduced ourselves.
Oh, so you fucked them both.
We both fucked them both, and then separated.
Yeah,
Finished individually.
Gotcha.
I don't know why.
Jenny.
I'm sure we'll find out later on my channel.
I've completely missed the chat.
Tune in to find out.
Nerdy says, I guess I just had sex with her. It's probably about it, really. It does count if you've forgotten almost everything about them, right? Yeah, pretty much, because you can't know if you did. Brian says, I got married, but I totally swear that I was drunk and high on drugs and not in the right frame of mind. Nerdy says, I had quite a lot of one-night stands, so yeah, it sounds like those do count. So
But
if
my question is,
hug a lot of
Dave,
strangers. Yes?
Dave,
Yeah.
does it count if you just know their name?
Yes, potentially. You can know
So
their
that
name.
could be an answer.
No! No, not...
Then fuck no!
Wait, what do you mean, just know their name? You mean, is that...
Of course you know their name. You
Yeah,
said,
you're saying
Dave,
you
that
don't-
you
you
can't
don't
know
know
their
that.
name.
Yes.
But I'm saying, fuck it, I don't know. You
Then-
know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
No.
seriously, even like I said, even I've only done it once. Probably most people here don't have an answer to that. But if you say, okay, you could know their name, but that's it,
Yeah.
well, then my answer probably becomes a lot larger, and then probably Amanda has an answer, and Matthew has
You
an
can know their
answer.
name. I mean, it's not that you can't know their name, it's that you don't really know anything about them.
Okay, then the one night
Well, then
stand.
that changes.
Yes! One night
That
stands
changes
counts.
things.
What's the question
Jenny.
again?
What is the most intimate thing you've done with someone you don't know?
I've never done anything intimate with someone I don't know. It's just not right. It's just not what
right.
you do.
I'm
sorry.
I have to rephrase the question then.
I'm not against it, but in my old age, I'm like, actually, go on,
Don't
You
worry.
see, you guys got to remember, I grew up under 1950s morality, and
Yes, but you grew up
it's just
through the
something-
1960s.
Yeah, but it's not something you shake. And I had plenty of sexual encounters, but never with anyone I didn't know.
You just haven't had the
you
right
didn't
drugs,
go
Jenny.
to a Burning Man thing and meet someone, talk for an hour, and then shag them, and then.
No, I wouldn't do such a thing. I just wouldn't.
Your perfect dream woman
No.
comes up and sticks her twat in your face.
No, I couldn't do it.
And you're gonna go, no, whatever.
Listen, I've got to shoot out for 2 seconds, Dave. I'll just say very quickly. Reason I'm not prepared to answer this is even if I don't know the person or whatever, I have a little ethical thing about privacy that I'm not prepared to discuss certain things,
No problem.
even if I don't know the person. So that's my answer, I'm afraid.
That's okay.
I'm back into.
No problem. Sirif says, hugs. I hugged a lot of strangers. Microraptor says you can hug her.
Okay, if we're going to that level of
The
intimacy,
question
yeah,
was, what
I've
is the
done
most
that lots and
intimate thing
lots.
you've done?
Okay, well then it would be hugs.
Yeah, I wasn't suggesting everyone has a Sammy and Manda level of intimacy with complete strangers.
How the fuck did I get pulled into that?
Oh man, it's like, why am I getting lumped with Sammy? Like,
I am loving that.
happen?
I am loving that
You made a
notice.
Sammy Manda Dave comparison.
No clue what
And
you're
you
talking
fucking know
about.
it.
Dave, yes, you need to put yourself in that group.
Microraptor says, at least be polite enough to
Oh,
introduce
fuck you,
yourself.
Dave.
Just wait. Microraptor says, at least be polite enough to introduce yourself before you get into any orifices. Which I quite like. Sirif says, if it was her perfect dream woman, I'm sure they'd get to know each other first. Microraptor says, how would Jenny know it's her dream woman if she doesn't know the person?
Ooh, good point.
Her physical dream woman.
Yeah.
We're
Nerdy
talking
says,
about can't chicken wow wow. Not. Tell me something about yourself.
Nerdy says, Manda level equals entire frat party.
Well,
Oh,
see, that
fuck
wouldn't
off, nerdy.
that wouldn't work either because
Oh,
it's really not the
nerdy.
body that I'm attracted to, and I've
They
I've
need
been
to
in
know
that
the mind.
situation, sort of, where
Matthew, let's get in.
Chad says, topless massage on the beach. Sirif says, Microraptor, oh no, that's talking about hugs still.
Us Aussies don't stand for that sort of shit, nerdy. Coming for
You're
you,
dead,
boy.
Yeah.
Microraptor says, this question violates social distancing rules. Not if you're in Canada.
Oh,
True. Okay, Dave.
Yes. What was
What's
you
your
want
answer?
Math Pig to do?
What's your answer, Matt Pig?
Math Pig?
My answer is, regardless of what fucking people think, you know, I didn't do anything like that because I got to know people. I didn't do one night stands. I got to know people, got to know their names. So, you know, laugh and joke or make a cunty as you want. That's just me, you know.
I've not had very many one-night stands. That's the worst thing.
No, I've only had one.
I knew almost everyone I slept with. The most intimate thing? I don't know. And nothing I can remember. Maybe something? I don't know.
Such an asshole, Dave.
If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.